What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because it is the start of the new week, which means there's going to be a new faction boost, and we're going to figure out what it is today together. So without further ado, let's pop on over here, determining this week's faction. Let's check it out. Kingdom of Light. Ooh, and once every 60 seconds, a random unit in this faction on the field increases its rank by 1. So right away, that makes me think we gotta try our Inquisitor deck. Okay, if I had to recommend a deck, I'd say you should try your Inquisitor deck. However, I've been playing around with some other decks recently, and I have to show this off to you because, guys, I've been winning games with this deck on the ladder. So let's jump into a game and see if we can actually find a win with this deck, because it's pretty funny, pretty fun, and you're running Zealot and Cauldron. So you know, it's early on in the season, so we're kind of low in trophies. We're going up against an 1800 Blade Dancer deck. That seems a little sketch, but we're gonna see what we can do. So one of the main things that I want to mention with playing this deck is that your Cauldron is the one to do slow as well as splash. So I kind of try to spam them periodically, and I also copy out Cauldrons like a crazy person in the beginning of the games because that's what's going to keep us alive. We also got Snowflakes right here. Copy a Cauldron, you're going to get extra mana. You can see it slowed the mini boss. It did damage to the mini boss. It did splash. We're going to do it again as soon as we have a little bit of a clump. There we go. Let's level up our Cauldron. We're going to keep on going. But guys, if you don't know what to play this week for this week's faction, my recommendation for you guys would be to try out that Inquisitor Knight statue. We're 100% going to try it out again because Inquisitor has felt super, super weak as of late. Okay, so I think this boost with having it get an extra merge rank is going to be massive. Knight statue is the one that actually got nerfed, so the fact that that's also going to get a boost in rank every 60 seconds, that's super, super important. So I think that's probably the way to go. I'd be curious to see how it fares against Cultists. I think that's the question. As this guy just disconnects, how is Inquisitor Knight statue going to fare against Cultists? Because I think even against Blade Dancer, I think Blade Dancer is still going to have the advantage, unfortunately. Let's just do this. This guy bounced out of here because he didn't want to deal with my Cauldron Zealot deck. That's what you like to see. 15 seconds. He stayed alive when he has no Blade Dancers. There's a victory. I mean, yeah, he bricked. Let's hit him with a good game. But Blade Dancer is going to also get a buff this week because Knight Statue. All those Blade Dancer decks run Knight Statue, so the Blade Dancer decks get an indirect buff as well this week. So I think we're probably going to see a bunch of those. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships. We got a lot of cool perks I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to win your very own Mallard mug. This guy, Season 18. Oh, baby, Season 18? So now we've got our Cultist deck that we're going up against. I went up against a bunch of random decks when I was playing with this. We're just going to keep doing that. Try and do this in the right manner. We got another one here. I absolutely love the fact that you can play Cauldron and Zealot and even just, like, have a chance at winning. No, I'm not consistently winning. And yes, I'm mainly going up against lower level opponents. But the fact that I can still kind of win with Zealot just cracks me up and puts a smile on my face. So that's what I wanted to show off today. And it just so happens that it's also getting buffed by the... I'll just do that for now. That Zealot's also getting buffed by the faction boost. I didn't really plan on that, but I'll take it. We got Tamer coming up next. We've already got a rank 4 Cauldron. You can see how much mana we're actually producing. I'm just going to max out my Cauldron because then we're going to have all the mana that we can coming in. I'll just do this here. Get our Zealot all the way up. We'll do another Cauldron. We also got Snowflake to clear the wave when we need to. And then we're pretty much just going to hang out for the rest of this. Level up our Zealot a few times. Level up our Chemist a few times. But just keep taking in mana here. We're going to have a max Cauldron, max Zealot by the time Tamer comes. And then we can just keep building mana for the rest. Because Zealot's actually pretty good against bosses, as long as you're decently well set up. However, against waves, it does get sketchy. And that's where you kind of have to make some plays with Cauldron. If you end up combining out Cauldrons and then, like merging Cauldrons and then getting more on your board, it seems to work pretty well. That will also in turn slow your units. It will do some splash. It'll do a bunch of different stuff. So it's kind of a very interesting way of playing. But look at this. We've got 2,500 mana. We took that guy out immediately. And we got Warlock coming in. So let's just hang out. I guess I'll just max out my Chemist because then from now on I don't have to level up anyone else. Everything that I do is just pure profit. So yeah, and you got to figure out what the timing is for your Snowflake. So I actually ran this deck with Gadget for a little while and it worked decently well. But Snowflake seems to be pretty good. You can clear it in the beginning of the wave just in case it's getting a little weird. I do it at every, 35 seconds, I think. So I can do it at a minute 20. I do it again at like 45. I do it again at like 9, 10. Let's start merging some of these guys. It wouldn't hurt to get a couple more Cauldrons and a couple more something else. I'll just go over here so we can hit our Snowflake again. I'll combine out this way. Go that way. Not too shabby. Let's just combine out there. I might even combine out some Zealots. Let's try and get our way up to like 10k mana. I think that'd be pretty good. We got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Zealots trying our best right here. And they're doing some pretty good damage, actually. And if I look at his board is already pretty well set up in terms of... Let's hit our Snowflake. He's got 2 Ts, and he's got Chemist. I mean, what else could you really ask for? So here we go, 200. I'll just, we should be able to take that guy out, no problem. I'll just do that for right now. We can do this. Tribunal. We've got almost 10,000 mana. In about a second or two, we will. That's not bad. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting. We can't do it at a minute 20, or Snowflake in a minute 20 anymore. But we can still do it at like 45 or whatever. So we could use it here. I'm just gonna hold out. Let's do a Cauldron merge here. Let's do another one. I'm actually gonna merge these guys. We're gonna get this guy here. I almost missed my Snowflake. Go on here. Tribunal's coming. We still got 11,000 mana. I guess we'll just do that. A couple of Cauldrons ain't bad. And I think we can hang out with this board. We'll still be able to hit Tribunal. It's getting a little sketchy here, but we're hanging in there. That's all you can ask. This deck we're playing against right now is the exact same deck that I played to get to 7,000 trophies. And we're playing it right now at, what, like 5,200 or something? And holding our own with Zealot on the ladder. What more could you ask for? Literally, what more could you ask for? So we took a hit, he took a hit. That's okay. Let's just wait before we spam because another Tribunal. I mean, I don't think Tribunal is good for us, but I don't think it's good for him either, so... Do some more of these guys. Just keep trying to hit our splash. The Cauldrons hit with the splash. It hits with the extra mana. I guess I'll hit my Snowflake ASAP. Let's start merging some things here. I'll go here. Just merge this guy out. Merge this guy out. We can go down here. We'll do another one here. All the slow, all the cauldrons, 12 seconds. We're going to try our best to get back to our snowflake, but it doesn't look like it. 3 seconds. Snowflake there. Actually, we did end up getting back to it, and we tried to work back a little bit, and we're in the lead. 2.4 versus almost 4 mil. Took a hit right there. Zealot's decent against taking out bosses, like I said. We've got 14,000 mana just chilling, and we're going to have more and more because we've got all these cauldrons, guys. Can we actually take this dub? Can we actually get a dub with this deck right now? He took a hit. He took it. Come on. Can this just be my ladder pushing deck for, like, eternity? Please. Please, please, please. That would be so funny. 50 seconds. We're going to have to do some merges here just to get some extra spam. Let's get one of these guys up. 40 seconds. We can do that. Let's do a cauldron. Let's combine out a little bit here. We get another rank up on a cauldron. We're coming back to our snowflake. Another cauldron. Guys, there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. I don't even want to go into another game. That's what it's about. All right, so just as a special treat, we're not going to go into another game, but just as a special treat, I'm going to just show off what the, not play a game, but just show you the deck that I would recommend. I'll make it real quick. That I would recommend you guys play if you were playing Inquisitor this week. So you want this. I'm sure you guys have seen it in the past, but just in case you haven't, it'd be something like that. It'd be something like that. I love having Bombardier in there. You could go Chemist. You could avoid it altogether. Yeah, you could have Harlequin instead of Portal Keeper. You could have Scrapper instead of... Literally, you could have Scrapper instead of Portal Keeper, Bombardier, or Dryad. But that's pretty much the core. But guys... If you've got a decent leveled Zealot, I don't know, I think you might need a maxed Cauldron to make it work. Try this deck out on the ladder, okay? It was working for me before the faction booster. It's working for me now. We're only at 5,200 trophies, so, you know, I'm not going to get carried away. But the fact that you can actually win games on Zealot is blowing my mind. But guys, that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. Make sure, if you want to catch me live, stop on by on Fridays and Sunday. Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.